This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social. Delighted to be joined by unbeaten heavyweight prospect Nathan Gorman. We're here in Hyde at Ricky Hatton's gym. How are you, Nathan?
Very well, are you?
I'm very well, thank you, very well. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, as always.
So we're here today for a bit of a workout, a bit of a shakeout ahead of December the 22nd. What can you tell us about preparation?
Yeah, preparation's underway, you know, we're 6 weeks out, well, just under 6 weeks now. Preparation's been going good, you know, I had a couple of weeks off, you know, from my last fight with my injury and stuff, but that's all behind me now. I'm all good to go, you know, I'm back punching, everything's perfect now, and we're underway.
The last time I saw you was in the immediate aftermath of your fight against Kamil Sokolovsky, the highly anticipated rematch with Kamil Sokolovsky. Tell me a little bit about your performance now. You've had a little bit of time to look back. You were quite disappointed afterwards.
Yeah, I was, because obviously I wanted to go in there and do, you know, put on a good performance. But I got the win at the end of the day. But the first 40 seconds, I threw a big right hand, and you know, Kamil's got a hard head. Boom! It hit the top of his head, and I felt like water in my glove. So I thought, yeah, this something's not right here. And thankfully, before my boxing career, I've never had an injury. So I thought, something's not right here. I got across a rig. I said, I think I broken my hand. But after all said and done, I got the win. I boxed one-handed against, you know, he's a very durable opponent, is Kamil, and I got the win. So we just got to put it behind me now and move on forward.
You told me after that fight that once you got back in the gym, your trainer Ricky Hatton was going to give you something of a bollocking. Yeah. Did he give you that when you got back to the gym?
Yeah or no, really, because he said to me, he said, you've ticked a box there. You know, you've gone through a fight with an injury. You know what I mean? You've sustained an injury in the ring, and you got a good 8 rounds under your belt. And it's not like, you know, he's a fallover, is Kamil. You know, he's a good journeyman. And he said, it's one of them things. He said, you can't help it. He said, we're in the fight game. He said, you're bound to get injuries, whether it be a cut, whether it be your hands, your legs, your back, I don't know. He said, but it happens.
Do you just look at it as something, you're still very, very young and very in the early stages of your career, do you just kind of look at it as another little bit of experience to add to your tapestry, as it were, as a fighter?
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's not, like he said, it's another box ticks. I boxed 8 rounds with one hand, and I got another good 8 round on my belt, you know. Previous to that, I've only done, apart from that 8 round, I've only done 5 rounds in that year, you know, because I knocked everyone out. So it was good to get a good 8 rounds in, I suppose, if you look at it in that perspective. Has
it changed your training process now? I mean, have you had to do things a little bit differently? Just that kind of, you mentioned you've not been injured before, that kind of rehabilitation and getting back into the gym. Have you had to taper down training in different ways?
Yeah, I had a few days off there. I was back in the gym, so I was doing everything one-handed, you know, punching the bags and that one-handed. But I had good rehab, you know, and my physio was fit, you know, he sorted me out, Derek did. And I've just been doing my rehab and everything. It's gone perfect now, and I'm back, to be fair, stronger than ever.
What can you tell me about an opponent? As I understand, there's going to be an announcement soon, so I understand you can't tell me the name, but what kind of level of opponent are you looking at for the 22nd?
He's a world-class opponent, you know, he's fought for world titles and stuff, so he's a very experienced man, and he can punch a bit, so it'll be an exciting fight.
Can't let you go without talking about Daniel Dubois, your significant other. Is that the fight that you're looking for next year, all being well, you come through on the 22nd?
Yeah, obviously, you know, get the win on the 22nd, that's the main goal. And then next year, if it happens, you know, I'm willingly open to let it happen. Me and my team are. The ball's in his court, really. It's all down to him.
Just want to touch on the weekend's events in Manchester. Alexander Usyk stopping Tony Bellew. Just wondered if you caught the fight?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it was a good fight, to be fair. To be fair, Tony put a very valiant effort, I thought. But you know, Usyk, it was a very good punch, and I thought he'd knock any cruiserweight out. That punch would win it. It's phenomenal.
You're one of the hottest prospects in the heavyweight division. Alexander Usyk, by all accounts, is going to be moving up to heavyweight. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I suppose he's done everything now as a cruiserweight, hasn't he? So why not give it a try? You know, all the greats before him done it. You know, the Evander Holyfields and that. So why not?
And we are, of course, just a matter of weeks away from Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. I know you're going to be back in your cousin Tyson Fury, but how have you spoken to him? I know he's away doing camp in LA.
No, he's away doing camp. You know, while seen on the social media, he looks in tremendous shape. I'd imagine he's training very, very hard, but you know, nothing biased. I just fully believe he'll beat him. I really do.
Just a word on that. I mean, you say he looks in tremendous shape. I've seen the same photos as you. You've seen him at his biggest, at his probably his most unfit. He's been doing a lot of work in the gym. What do you make of that story? That kind of progression that he's made before now boxing again for a world title.
Unbelievable. You know, you come in this gym, 29 stone, and now he's fighting weight now is 18 stone. So he's lost 10 to 11 stone. That's an average size human being, and he's done that. You know, he was at the brink of where he was, you know, with his demons and stuff. He's come back, he's had 2 comeback fights, and now he's fighting the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet for his WBC heavyweight title. So it's phenomenal. In 1 year he's done that. Hats off to him, innit?
Just last word on the main event, December the 22nd, Josh Warrington defends his IBF world title against Frampton. What do you make of that fight?
Extremely good fight. A possible 50-50 fight for me, you know. It's fair play to Frank for making it, fair play to Carl and Josh for taking it. It's a tremendous fight.
Push you for a winner?
You know something, this is the truth, right? Yesterday I was saying Carl, today I'm saying Josh. I'm generally 50-50 on it, so I don't know. I'm going to stay on the fence.
Okay, well, Nathan Gorman, always a pleasure catching up with you. Look forward to seeing you in action in the ring shortly. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thanks, mate.